Welcome to the Hidden Wealth Podcast. Today we're diving into the world of shared economy investments. Joining me is an investment expert. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jane. I'm excited to share my insights on this rapidly growing trend.
Let's start with the basics. What is the shared economy and how has it evolved beyond the likes of Airbnb and Uber?
The shared economy is all about, sharing resources, whether it's a car, a home, or even skills. And it's expanded into new sectors, creating a ton of investment avenues for individuals.
And that's fascinating. I mean, we've all heard of Airbnb and Uber, but what are some alternative investment options in the shared economy? Great.
There are several options out there. For instance, peer-to-peer lending platforms, car sharing and mobility services, freelancer and gig platforms. The list goes on.
Wow, that's quite a list. Let's break it down. What about accreditation requirements for these investments? Do you need to be an accredited investor to get in on the action?
Actually, many shared economy investments are accessible without accreditation requirements, especially through public markets and specific crowdfunding platforms.
That's great news for our listeners. So what opportunities are available for non-accredited investors who want to get involved?
Non-accredited investors can focus on publicly traded companies, crowdfunding platforms like Fundrise, and peer-to-peer lending available regionally. There are plenty of options out there.
Excellent. Now, I know some of our listeners might be thinking, okay, this all sounds great, but how do I get started? What's the key takeaway for our listeners interested in investing in the shared economy?
I think the key takeaway is that anyone can invest in the shared economy, even without being an accredited investor. It's essential to do your research, explore the various options available, and choose the right platforms for your investment goals.
Thanks for sharing your expertise with us today. Before we go, where can our listeners learn more about investing in the shared economy?
They can start by looking into the companies and platforms we discussed today and doing their own research. And of course, it's always essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions.
Great advice. Thank you again for joining us on the Hidden Wealth Podcast. It's been enlightening to explore the world of shared economy investments with you.